Welcome back and good morning, Central Oregon. 4th of July holiday can cause incredible anxiety for our pets. Joining me this morning with some tips on how to keep our pets safe is veterinarian Dr. Byron Maas from the Bend Veterinary Clinic. Good morning.
Good morning, Kristi.
So how can you decrease the anxiety for your pets during the Independence celebration?
Well, there's a number of things that you can do. First of all, there's some things you can do like around the house to try to decrease the anxiety for the pets by just positioning them in the house. If you've got a sky kennel or one of those carriers, put them in there, keep it kind of in a nice quiet area in a back room or a bedroom, cover it with a blanket so that they're not seeing the flashes or the big light flashes and things like that. Also, drawing the curtains will help. If they're not in a kennel, just be really careful about having really sharp objects or things that are going to be, obviously that are valuable to you, that they might chew up, that they might knock over or potentially break. Having a stereo or a TV or some sort of background noise so that sort of drowns out a lot of those loud booms and all that percussion, that will help a lot.
What about a fan?
Fan is actually good. I mean,
Okay.
it's sort of white noise. It's a kind of a soothing noise to them. It also helps circulate, especially if it's, I think we're going to be actually not too bad this 4th of July for heat, but that actually helps a lot just by circulating the air.
Right. And it's not just, Sunday that we're talking about. I mean, really, you'll hear the Piccolo Petes and all of those really loud things starting now.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, if fireworks, the displays are out there, the kids are out shooting them off and things like that. So the Piccolo Petes, the things with the reports, the firecrackers, and then there's all the the ones that are illegal that are that definitely scare them. So
if we have concerns, if we feel like our pets might need tranquilizers, herbal remedies, things like that, we really need to consult our veterinarian.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's, there's definitely some things that are over the counter, kava kava, chamomile, rescue remedy, which is available as a really good thing as a calming agent. If your pets, if you know that they're going to be really anxious, check out with your veterinarian, make sure that their hearts and their physiology can take it. There are some pretty good tranquilizers out there, Xanax, acepromazine, things like that, that really do a good job to keep them quiet and calm.
Right. What do you do, or we talked about what to do at home if your pets get frightened. We also want to make sure, a lot of pets end up in the shelters this time of year because the pets kind of freak out and slip out the door and they don't have identification.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the first thing to do is to, if you have a pet that is going to be anxious, don't leave it just in a fenced area in the backyard or on a chain. They can get really scared, they can get themselves wrapped up in the chain, or they can escape. The fireworks, will drive them crazy. So if you do find an animal that's out running around, obviously call the shelter because that's the first place that the people are going to look. And there's 3 good shelters in our area that will take in pets. The other thing is to make sure that they have good, proper identification. A microchip is one of the best ways. It's permanent, but it's something that they can't see on the surface.
Right.
So a collar with your phone number and the pet's name, some identification. The other thing that's really common is because people are pretty mobile right now with our economy and things like that, people are changing homes. Update the information because that's so critical. People don't think about that, so the phone numbers can change and addresses can change.
That's right. Well, and hopefully you can avoid having your pet in the shelter to begin with. If they've got the phone number on, maybe a neighbor finds them.
Right, exactly. And so they can just call you directly and you can go pick them up or they can rehome you.
Makes it easy.
Right.
Heat issues. You talked about how it doesn't look like it's going to be super hot this 4th of July, which is great. Eventually, though, it will be hot this summer. Oh, yeah. And our pets can really be in danger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's one of the biggest things that we see. We don't think about that so much in Central Oregon. We've had a really cool spring, and so it just can change, in a couple of days, like last weekend was really nice and warm. So really be careful. Obviously, we're really aware of, not putting pets in cars anymore. Don't even just go to the store for just a few minutes with the windows cracked. It can heat up just like an oven in there in just a matter of a few moments. If you see somebody doing it, a friendly reminder, can save that pet's life. And so just, talk to them or talk to the store owner. Making sure that the pets have adequate supply of water, and make sure that it's freshly changed. And then because we go through our cycles of where it's cool and hot, if the pets aren't used to exercise, and because we have an active lifestyle in Central Oregon, we have to be careful about that. And so make sure that they're well conditioned and that they're used to, the activity that you're going to do, and then break them into it slowly.
We have about 30 seconds left. What do we do if we suspect, though, that our animal is in heat stroke?
Well, the first thing that with heat strokes is if you're fearful of that, call your veterinarian immediately. They need to be seen. Really intense red gums, excessively panting with their tongue hanging way out, lethargy, a high temperature, all those are really bad signs. And it's really potentially bad for the dogs that really short noses, your pugs, your boxers, bulldogs, things like that. They're the ones that are going to be most critical.
We want to mention too, there are some Independence Day festivities. We've obviously got the Bend Pet Parade, which
Right.
you'll see here on COTV 11, but fundraiser for the Bend Spay and Neuter with photos.
Yeah, photos with Uncle Sam. Actually, we get your picture taken with your pet directly following the parade down at Drake Park.
Nice, in the Bend Broadband Old Fashioned 4th of July Festival. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
look for
right.
that. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great year.
Oh, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be about 73. Should be absolutely perfect. 541-382-0741 is the number at the Bend Veterinary Clinic if you have questions, and then bendveterinaryclinic.com is the website. So great to see you. Thank you.
It's great to see you too.
Thank you, and I'll see you on Sunday.
All right, have a safe and sane one.
You too. Thank you.
All right.